The sheep and wool industry plays a very big part in the overall success of Montana's economy. And this past week, Montana producers met in the Lone Star State to discuss with others important issues impacting their operations. In tonight's Montana Ag feature, MTN's Russell Nemitz tells us what a few of those issues are.
Our wool is some of the best wool in the United States. It's long, strong, white, and bright, and that's what wool buyers like.
During the American Sheep Industry Association's annual convention last week in San Antonio, Texas, Kevin Halverson, the new president of the Montana Wool Growers Association from Big Timber, said consumers are playing a big role in driving demand and higher wool prices.
The consumer is coming back to natural stuff too. I mean, all that is playing into our hands at the right time. So yeah, good quality wool is important to the mills and to the consumer.
He says there's a lot of optimism right now in the entire U.S. sheep industry, but they're keeping a close eye on those lamb imports, which could drive prices lower for lamb producers like him.
When 60% of the lamb that's consumed in the United States is imported, I mean, we aren't producing enough. We just produce lambs too much at one time to extend that market, to have it a less volatile price fluctuation.
But wildlife is still the ¡1 issue affecting their way of life.
We got wolves, we got grizzly bears, and they're both big numbers anymore. And then we also are working on bighorn sheep issues, where people are suing us to keep us off of public land so that bighorn sheep can graze there and not any commingling of them.
And these issues and more will also be discussed at the ASI Spring Legislative Conference in Washington, D.C. I'm Russell Nemitz reporting, MTN News.
Thank you, Russell. And he says another high priority issue for the Montana Wool Growers Association is getting a new sheep extension specialist hired at Montana State University, Bozeman.